right, welcome back, everyone. So two things right off the bat. New podcast dropped yesterday with Matt Monaco. I've gone on and on about how much a fanboy I am of Matt. Just one of those young people that just an incredible go-getter, always looking for opportunities. I mean, he works with us here at Stocks to Trade. He started out doing his own podcast, started out trading while in college. Very inspirational. Great episode. I really enjoyed it. Always love talking to Matt. Check that out, steadytrade.com. And then I try and bring this up more often, but go to stockstotrade.com/premarket prep. The reason I bring that up is, I try not to spend too much time, rehashing. Because, there's always new stuff every single day, always new trades, always new opportunities. So I try and avoid that, going over yesterday. But what I would like is if you drop your email, then you get the summary. I write up a summary, you get it, usually before noon-ish. And then that way, whether you miss it or you come in this morning, ultimately I just, I take the notes, I put some commentary, and, it's a teaching tool, and then you can see what's in play for the next day type idea too. So, and the biggest reason I bring that up, I was going to talk about what I said about AMC yesterday, but it's pointless. It's the same, and it hurts my brain at times, that people, again, the short seller rant, whatever. I'm done. Of course, I've said I've done ranting about people shorting low float stocks. And remember, I know AMC isn't a traditional low float stock, but WallStreetBets owns 99% of the float with diamond hands. It trades like a low float stock. So I can talk about the key levels. I can talk about the squeeze points. I can talk about the stupidity, but get the pre-market prep newsletter. You can see what I said yesterday. And then today it's a repeat of the same thing. MRO, oil and gas swing trade just broke 14. It's just, now you go on Twitter and it's all the mama's boy basement dwellers with their Cheeto fingers. Here's the thing. I'm surprised that they're all bashing this free popcorn thing. So just if you're wondering, today's short thesis on AMC is that they're giving away free popcorn. Seriously. That's it. That's people are shorting a meme stonk, controlled float by WallStreetBets. Their thesis is, they're giving away free popcorn. It's a short. I believe it was Mark Twain that said, crap, I'm going to screw up the quote. Truth is stranger than fiction. You couldn't make up the stupidity of that idea if you tried. And again, you would think the Cheeto fingers bros would like some extra butter popcorn with some candy bars and some, Dr. Pepper with 85 grams of sugar. You'd think they'd go long, AMC. So anyway, number one watch for me again. And I'm just looking at key levels, whole dollar, half dollars, VWAP reclaims, breaks of pre-market highs, all those levels talk about in the ebook. Again, you can't make this shit up. Blackberry, this is kind of the realest of the meme stonks. Would love a dip and rip over 14 on Blackberry. I actually have hope, and I've talked about GameStop, I've talked about AMC. They're doomed long term. BlackBerry's making some good moves. I actually like this WallStreetBets idea with BlackBerry. So my mains, AMC, Blackberry, VTNR. This thing's had the 4 a.m. smoke show. Again, the Cheeto fingers bros got smoked at 4 a.m. They got margined out. They got forced out of the trade. Currently red. If this goes red to green, we're back on for the people that managed to not get squeezed out. So would love an afternoon red to green on VTNR for continued squeezing. Whoops. What did I do? And then BCTX is today's low float du jour. This is that exact action we looked for. So you got a 6.7 million float, currently trading 8 million shares. So you've already got float rotation. Here we are, 8:36 a.m. and we've got 1x float rotation. And there's so much time left in the day. And then this is that exact chart pattern we look for. That big spike, consolidate around VWAP. In pre, then ideally we get that week open, as we call it. And what's that do? And I know this gets a little repetitive, but the best setup, there's not that many of them, okay? You don't need to trade 500 different styles. Find what works for you. And when you got a low float biotech with news, with float rotation, that doubled in pre-market, it's the same stuff, same thing. So then we're hoping that this ultimately, what's that week open do? That gives us that short bait, as we call it. Lures in the shorts. Then if we can get that reclaim of, I would say, 7 right now for that dip and rip, that's your squeeze point. You're probably going to risk down on VWAP, which is currently $6.50. You're risking 50 cents a share on a $7 stock. Low float rotation. This can quote unquote do anything. Could easily hit 8, 9. Anything's possible in 2021. So I think you got a reasonable trade there. And let me save this whiteboard before I move on to Q&A. BCTX. Note. BC. Oops. Oh, dang it. BCTX textbook low float dip and rip whiteboard. And it is July 2nd. And quick access. Boom. Boom. Copy link. BCTX dip and rip whiteboard. All right, Scott Sisipowski asks about MVIS. Oh my God, MVIS is back at 20. Oh, remember who had the hit piece? Somebody had a hit piece on MVIS, right? Who was it? Oh, man. Never. If there's anything you do, don't follow hit pieces. Hindenburg? Yeah. All right. And listen, I got nobody, and I want to be clear. Nobody respects Hindenburg more than me. Okay? I know we live in a world of selectively edited videos, where they crop out a little piece. And they're like, oh, Bowen was trashing Hindenburg on pre-market prep. Listen to this edited quote. No. Nobody respects Hindenburg more than me. They are one of the best short seller writers out, or newsletter out there. They do the real work. They're reputable. They're smart. But you can't follow these things in the post-2016 world. It does not work anymore. This is a strategy that used to work for the retail trader. I remember trading Citron hit pieces. They were the kiss of death. Andrew left every stock. If he just mentioned a name, it would get destroyed. Remember pre-market prep in December? I begged Andrew. And again, I respect Andrew. I've met the guy. He's a great guy. He's hilarious. And he is great at what he does. I begged him on pre-market prep to quit announcing these things on Twitter. I think it was the next day or 2 days later, he does a video and he's like, I'm done putting hit pieces on Twitter. So at least I got to somebody. So anyway, you got bagged retail shorts again. And this thing's going to break 20 and it's going to blow them up. Oh my God. MVIS, love this, over 20 for bagged retail shorts. Who cannot, I got to go all caps. And I got a 48 pound, that's it. Evernote, 48 for bagged retail shorts who cannot and will not ever think for themselves. Enjoy the Cheeto dust on mom's couch in the basement. Love MVIS over 20. So. An entire, I feel like Tyler Dirt, was it Tyler or was it the narrator that said it in Fight Club? An entire generation of men lost. What was the quote? Somebody look it up. Remember when Tyler and the narrator are in the bathroom and they're like, an entire generation of men lost something. I should know this. Huge fan of Fight Club. An entire generation of traders are lost to the fact that they can't think to themselves and they think shorting hit pieces is a viable strategy in the post-2016 world. Skills has news. Love Skills. Kathy Wood play. I had this on the weekend watch list about 20 times. Late day VWAP holds. Kathy Wood SPAC. It's also a WallStreetBets favorite. And it's a e-gaming play. So hot sector. Kathy Wood play. SPAC. WSB fave. Has news. Late day VWAP holds. All right. So again, definitely check out stockstotrade.com/premarketprep for a recap. Today is the 299th episode of Pre-Market Prep. I didn't realize that. So tomorrow will be the 300th episode of Pre-Market Prep. Not sure if anyone really cares, but hopefully you were here for some of them. As always, have a great day. Check out the Steady Trade team. And hope to see you tomorrow for the 300th. Holy crap. Wow. Time flies. Hope to see you tomorrow for the 300th Pre-Market Prep. Have a great day.